Good morning. The fact that I'm actually able to go live from my app now, you guys, I am so excited about this. Let me get to, I am sick, by the way, but let me get to a point where y'all can possibly see me. Oh, Lord, please forgive me if my nose is running. Please forgive me, you guys. I am sick. I am sick. Okay, you guys, welcome. Good morning, good morning, good morning. There may not be anyone in here, but that is okay. Good morning. These lives are going to be saved and public so you can go back and watch. Um, Again, excuse me, I am sick. I'm in my backyard and my Wi Fi is kind of will barely connect out here. So, anyway. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I have one of my journals. If you go back and watch the last live, I showed you guys the stack of journals that I have, and I actually want to make a video for you guys talking specifically about all of my journals and affirmations and goals and dreams that I've written down over the years, and why I feel like I might not have seen a lot of that manifest. But yeah. So anyway, good morning. Hi. Y'all, I get so excited. You do not understand. Y'all, I think I've gained 26 subscribers in less than 2 weeks. And I know it's been about a week and a half or maybe a week. I'm so appreciative, y'all. Thank you so much. Good morning to everybody. Thank you so much. Y'all, I get up in the mornings and film these videos as if there are a million people watching because I'm just that grateful. I've always loved YouTube. I've always loved I love talking to others when I can, because if you guys don't know from my videos and my channel, I am a introvert, you guys. So I really talk a lot like on the phone or at home or like through video. Um Right, same thing. So I've been getting up. So I get up pretty early anyway, naturally. And then I have a 4-year-old. He just turned 4, so he just started school in August, and he's in pre-K. So I have to get up every morning. I get him ready and things like that. And I usually go to the gym and stuff after. I'm a type 1 diabetic. I was newly diagnosed in June, so I have not even been a diabetic for a year yet, and it's been a new path. So I at least keep my gym regimen or going walking or some form of exercise, just to keep my body in a better state than, what it is. I could do better. At times I do better, y'all, but, hey. Um, anyway, I always bring, one of my new journals that I've been like writing in or whatever. That way, if I get sidetracked, but the thing about I like about now that I'm able to go live, I can kind of just spit it right off. Whatever download I have coming, I can just let that hit. But yeah, good morning, you guys. So I wanted to just say thank you so much. Like I said, this live is going to be saved. So even if you come and watch the live after, you can still comment. I would much appreciate it. Thank you so much for all of my subscribers. Y'all don't, like I told you, you don't understand. I feel so happy. Like, I have been telling my niece is 11, and I have been telling my sister and everything. Yes, 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 me too. Me too. Like, if I go in the house right now and go get my stack of journals, if you go back to my live from yesterday, it's a very short live. It was like 6 minutes. I'm telling you, I have a stack. I'm not kidding. Like some of these pages, I don't know why I'm writing in this old journal because I have newer ones, but some of this stuff is from 2020, but that's not even the farthest it goes. Like 2017, I think I have more before then, but if you can see this storage unit back here, I had an issue where water damage came in, and it got rid, like, I had to get rid of all my short stories and things that I had written because I like writing. Does writing do something for y'all's brain? I don't know if that's like a thing, like a scientific thing, but writing literally does something for me. Like, it just helps it stick more or something. I don't know. Like, I like writing. I like typing. Trust me, my notes app on my phone is well used, but it's very used. It's very, very used. Excuse me. I do plan on coming out with my own stationery line. I first wanted to launch this, I think back, I really been wanting to launch it forever because again, I've been journaling for years. I think I probably first got the idea in 2016, and then 2019 is when I really wanted it to, manifest. But I started a business with my best friend, which I loved, and I plan on starting a version of that again soon. But yeah, yes, yes, yes. I love bookmarks. I love notebooks, journals, and I love pens. I don't know what it is. Me and my cousin, we're the same age. Me and my cousin, we used to play like school teacher and all that, and we loved how certain pens write. And I found a community on TikTok who is the same way, but I love how certain pens write. I mean, I love how certain notebooks are. Like, I don't know, but I feel like it's somebody for everybody, right? It's our own group of people out there, and you just find that. So I hope that I'm able to find that with you guys here on YouTube. Like I said, I'm gonna save this live. You guys comment if you are watching this live after it had already been posted. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then I'm gonna say this before I get into any other topic. Y'all have to excuse me. Please excuse me, I am sick. But one thing I want to say is, you guys, I'm so grateful and so humble for the subscribers and stuff that I'm gaining. But you guys don't understand the faith and everything that it's going to take for me success to reach is what I have. Something like, I know I'm going to find my community. I know I'm gonna find my people. I know I'm gonna reach my subscribers. The that I want to subscribe. That is because of my faith, y'all. It's not because I just feel like, oh, I'm just better. No, I know I have a story. I know I can help others. I just know this because this is something that, God planted in me. And I'm just so grateful for the opportunity to do that. So whether I have 50, 60, 70, 80, 100 subscribers, you guys, I'm more than appreciative because it's getting me closer to the goal that I want. And I'm going to touch on this, and I'm going to be totally transparent, you guys. I'm in a horrible position right now. If I really look at my actual circumstances, you guys, I'm back at family house. I'm borrowing family members' cars. I'm having to borrow money for me and my son. I'm getting up every day. I just finished my human resources management certification on the 23rd of December. I'm starting my medical billing and coding next week. I am really, excuse me, I think I have to sneeze. Excuse me. Sorry, you guys. I am really on a journey too, and I think that's how I got sick, because I have been coming outside every day and every morning if you watch my channel. And even some of my clips, like I made a 30-minute video. Mind you, I'm having to stand in the cold. If you can see my breath, I'm having to stand in the cold. It's not too bad, y'all. I don't really mind just cold, but it's not like it's negative degrees out here. But anyway, and I'm facing the sun, so it's giving me a little heat. But I'm doing this, y'all, because I'm dedicated. I'm serious about what I'm doing. You guys, I have no room for scarcity mindset this year. I have no room for lack mindset. I have no room for being comfortable. I have no room for fear. I have no room for playing it safe. I have no room for doubt. I have no room for second guessing. I have no room for disbelief. Huh? I have no room for that this year. I don't know what you got room for, but I don't. So when you come to my channel, you watch my videos, you watch my channel, understand you're watching a person who has no room to be like her old self. I have no room to be married and in agreement with disbelief, doubt, fear, lack, scarcity. I have no room for it. And I'm going to tell you now, if you plan on being successful this year, you need to not have room for it either. I'm not trying to push you past something you don't want to do, this and that, because at the end of the day, guys, you need to want it. You need to want it, just like I talked about in one of my videos. I worry about, y'all, I watch Dodash too. I watch Kai Cenat too. I watch all these other streamers as well. Think of the best TikToker, the best YouTuber. I watch these people as well, you guys. I watch their success as well. I see people that blew up with 60,000 subscribers in 2 months or something. You don't think that that stuff is just like, wow, how did that happen? You don't think that I question and be like, good grief, how did that happen? But at the same time, I don't focus on it. I'm too busy being happy for them. When I watch a pay transparency video about a YouTube chat, that make me happy. Because just like I told y'all in one of my videos, that means it's possible. Do not get upset. Do not get jealous. Do not get envious of someone else's success. It means it's possible. Because you have streamers and YouTubers and singers and rappers and you know, designers and things like that. Y'all, you have people who didn't reach a level of success to a certain age. You have people who had it hard and who didn't. You had some of them who had money and who didn't. But y'all, that's not, at the end of the day, it may inspire you and it might even empower you if you, because we all love a good underdog story. Trust, I know I do. I love watching somebody go from the bottom up, especially when I feel they deserve it, especially when life handed them. Life handed them from the very beginning. Life handed them one of the worst cards that you could be dealt. So don't you think that I'm happy to see that type of person thriving? They deserve it. But y'all, I got my own mission. I have my own journey. I have my own work to do. I can't focus so much on that. I use that as inspiration. I use that as motivation, and then I take inspired action. Like I said, I'm at my family's house right now. You think I could? No, my whole family knows that I'm getting up filming YouTube videos. My whole family knows that I'm got this notebook sitting in front of the TV watching YouTube, Myron Golden or whoever else taking these notes. My whole family knows this. And it doesn't matter if they think I'm crazy for it, if they think, oh, she doing the same thing she always done. Because, hey, believe me, I done sat down with plenty of notebooks. Like I told y'all, I got a stack of them. Go watch my other live, y'all. I got a stack of them. Affirmations, journaling, all of that without work behind it. Or if I did put work, it wasn't consistent. I'm not playing this year, and I want y'all to see somebody that's not playing about their goals. Does that mean I'm not gonna have bad days? That means I'm not gonna get up here and cry sometimes. That mean I'm not gonna forget to post some days. That doesn't mean that, y'all. But at the same time, I'm motivated. I don't care if it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in this live. I don't care if it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people that watched a video I just posted yesterday and it don't even reach 10 views until 2 weeks. I'm not concerned about that, y'all. I'm concerned about the work that I'm doing. I'm concerned about the effort that I'm putting in. And that's what I want others to focus on this year. Sorry, I'm gotta sneeze. But I do want to take a little bit from some notes that I've been taking. And I did want to touch on OCD and anxiety. And whether you've been diagnosed or not, maybe if you just feel like it's this. The fear of making mistakes, right? Did anybody deal with the fear of making mistakes, ruminating on those thoughts? Like ruminating on the fact that I think I made a mistake. I think I did this wrong. I think I messed up. I think I hurt someone. I think you know. So that can dominate your life and paralyze you, right? Fear, anxiety, all of that can ruminate and paralyze you, y'all. It could be like you on a hamster wheel and you're wondering why you're never getting anything done. New thoughts are not even coming, y'all. Them old thoughts are coming. You gotta stick a rock in there and jam that, y'all. You got to jam it and restart it with new thoughts. You gotta throw them in there. You gotta throw new thoughts in there, y'all, so your programming can change. So your programming can change. We don't want those same negative thoughts, y'all, because we want to do different this year. We want to do different this year. We want to do different this year, you guys. I know I do. Sorry, let me adjust this camera. I think my phone is kind of falling, and I don't want it to, fall. Because I literally just got this screen fixed, and I just got a family member to help me fix the screen. And even then, y'all, I can really pretty much on this phone only go live and only do shorts. And then I'm using a family member's other phone and I can post longer videos, but I have trouble with that too, y'all. So again, but that's not reason for me to not find a way. So that's really what I want to get to, because I was talking to my mom about this yesterday. My mom's supposed to be going on a trip. My mom is about like me. Like, she grew up, she was an only child, but she's a people person. She grew up around her aunts and stuff. Like, those were like her, you know how you be around your cousins. She was pretty much around them. She didn't have any siblings. And so she's used to talking to older, wiser people. And so everyone always calls her old soul. Same for me. They call me old soul. Me and my mom look and talk just to like, by the way. So maybe that's reasoning. I am the youngest of her kids, but for some reason, we look and talk alike the most. But anyway, nonetheless, one thing I don't like, unfortunately, I love my mother, about this thinking, but I know that she got it from others and people around her, is the limited thinking, y'all. The limited thinking. But the problem with the limited thinking of all of us is, you guys, we see other people do the things that we may deem as impossible or hard or difficult or not so easy to come by, right? But you see people do it. Like I told my sister yesterday, do you have the list? Please tell me, inform me, if you have the master list of who's gonna make it this year. And when I say make it, who's gonna be successful? Who's gonna live? Who's gonna die? Do you have the master list? Because I have found no one with it. I haven't found any. I was drinking fruit punch, y'all. Zero sugar fruit punch. I have not found anyone with the master list knowing when you're about to go to a funeral or knowing when you're going to have to get ready to play. Yeah, that person might fall sick and whatever, but you don't even know then. You don't know. So why don't you bet on the best outcome? Why don't you put effort and thoughts towards the best outcome? Do you really, like, y'all, it's going to hurt you less to think positive first than it will hurt you when you think negative first. If you put positive thoughts out there first before you do negative, don't you think that that will probably benefit you more? I mean, why do you want to start off everything? Okay, listen, and I'm all over the place, and this is why I'm glad I'm live. And I'm gonna make a short, long form video too, but I'm just rambling this morning, so I wanted to get this out. For instance, everybody is worried about people putting YouTube is easy mode, YouTube is whatever on their channel. Oh, people just saying that. People just saying that. Well, why don't you do it? Hell, if you think it worked for them, or oh, that's why they getting views because they put, then you do it. Why don't you do it in your videos? If you don't want to do it, then why are you worried about the person who does it? What that person eat is surely not making me crap. Just because somebody want to put YouTube is on easy mode on their title, and shoot, from the looks of it, that person over there getting 20,000 views and getting a check. Or getting closer to their check, and we over here worrying about the way they went about it. You worrying about the wrong thing. You're worrying about the wrong thing. You hear me? You worrying about the wrong thing. Come on now. That person algorithm and hashtags and stuff like that. Unless you gonna follow, because, hey, if you think that that's the sauce, then why don't you follow it? That's what I'm telling you. If that's the sauce and you think it's working so well for that person and that's why this and that's why they successful, you do it. If not, find another way. And that was my next thing. Everybody got some form of limits. I mean, I'm not claiming that over my life. I'm just saying, I know that there are certain things and barriers that certain people have to cross. There are certain cards that people were dealt. There are certain situations that people are in that I'm not in, that they may have to overcome, go through, walk through, run through, jump through, skip through, right? Try to finesse their way through. It's people who are having to go through that. So I'm not here to diminish or belittle or tell you that your issues are not real. Your limitations, your I'm not here to tell you that what you are having to, excuse me, you guys, what you're having to deal with and go through is not real. But what I'm telling you is, baby girl and baby boy, what I'm telling you is either way, we got to find our way out of it. And you don't have to do it alone. I believe in God. You don't have to do that alone. That's number one. God is on your side, whether you believe it or not. I encourage you to believe today. I do encourage you to believe. I most definitely encourage you to believe. If it's this small that you got, this small that you got. If you even say, I don't even know if there's a God, but if it is, can you help me? If that's all you can say today, if that's all you got energy laying in the bed to do today, clocking into work, driving to work, if that's all you have energy to do today, please say that prayer. Because y'all, I've been hopeless. I have been down and out, y'all. Just like last year, broke. I'm talking about borrowing money. I'm talking about having no money. I'm talking about using overdraft. I'm talking about using Spot Me. I'm talking about door dashing. I'm talking about waiting on a student check. I'm talking about waiting on an unemployment check. I'm talking about hoping somebody come through and bless me. See, the real is only gonna get you where you need to go. I'm talking the real. I'm talking real today. I don't have room for nothing else. I don't have room for nothing else this year. Okay? But yeah, that type of stuff can try to paralyze you. Doubts amplify fear and anxiety. It make you feel trapped. Your mind becomes consumed with possibility of negative outcomes and repercussions. And if you made the wrong choice, you got the bad case of the what ifs. I know I done had them. Have y'all, anybody done had them? Somebody. And guess what that does, y'all? That causes you to seek reassurance from other people. Huh? And then, guess what? In order to reduce the fear of these things happening, right? Or the fear of disappointing people or disappointing yourself, guess what you do? Avoid it. Avoid it. This is where avoiding comes in. Huh? This is where all this procrastination comes in. Right? Because of all this overthinking of fears and doubts. Now, once again, y'all, I'm not here claiming that this stuff is not real or that if you have OCD or anything like that, I'm not taking away from that. But even with OCD, there are things out there to help you. And I think that that's my main point of this video and with me. Y'all see me as I'm posting and doing these things, I'm seeking a solution to my problem. Because I realized, like I said, all the affirmations, all the journaling in the world, just sitting there, journaling and then hopping right back into bed, journaling and then going and eating your pizza, cookies, and cakes and stuff like that. Tomorrow I want a new body, and then I just ate 30,000 calories today and didn't even move an inch. I mean, you know, come on, y'all. The words are not going to jump off of the paper if something is not pressed. And the crazy thing that we don't realize is sometimes it's just that one little step, that one little leap that would make a difference. Not 1,000,001. Again, you might have made your goal for 20K steps, which I do. I usually try to, you know, that's, if I say, for instance, I wasn't active at all last week, I try to at least do, you know, 10K steps. And I try to do 20K, y'all. It was hard, but, maybe you can only start off with 5K. You know what I'm saying? Then go to 10K the next week. Or do 5K for the whole month. I mean, y'all, we got to start at our own pace. But nonetheless, we have to start. And this may not be for everybody. And really, whether it hits y'all or not, it hits me. And I'm just trying to encourage other people as I'm on my journey. That's all. Excuse me, you guys. But I didn't want to, like I said, even being sick, I didn't want to let that stop me from getting up, doing what I need to do. Because I realized I don't think I posted a video. I think I went live yesterday, but I didn't post a video yesterday. So, but yeah, my goal is to post at least one short and at least one video every day. If I post 2-3 times a day, that's great. But a live and a video and a short, Not very hard. And I might do one live, one long form, and one short. But I know that if I overthink it and be like, well, what topic? What I'm going to talk about every single day? I know if I do all of that, then I won't do it. So instead, I'm just saying no matter what you're talking about, you need to do your one, of each a day. But I do love the fact that I'm able to go live now because this does take a lot of the, guesswork out of it. I still want to have a topic, but I know some days I won't have one, right? But yeah, so when you are sitting there overcome and paralyzed with fears and doubts and anxiety and all of that, and you feel trapped, and you just consumed with the possibility of negative outcomes and negative repercussions of making the wrong choice, this causes you to stay stuck. This causes you to start seeking reassurance from other people. Then that causes you to avoid it altogether so that you won't do anything wrong, right? Or because you're so unsure if it's going to work, now you don't want to do nothing at all. So but I realize, like, if you, because you could think of it like, well, if I don't even risk making the decision, then I'm good, right? And you might not be saying that aloud, but again, subconsciously, it's just like, well, hell, if I don't get up and post a video, I ain't got to worry about if somebody gonna like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, hell no. I'm out of that this year. Oh, heck no. No. Somebody gonna like, comment, and subscribe. Somebody gonna like, comment, and subscribe. So yeah, but one thing that you can do to work on this, which is what I'm doing, so maybe you can try to implement, is list your triggers, whether you write them down or just think of them in your head from easiest to hardest, or like what triggers you the most or whatever. Like really think about my fear of other people seeing me, my weight, my hair, my skin, my nails, I feel not smart, I feel dumb, I feel less educated, I feel like my family's judging me, I feel like I'm poor, I feel like I'm too broke, I feel like my car is messed up, I feel like whatever. When you list all the things that you feel that may be holding you back, or that might trigger you or anything like that, then you can try exercises where you face the triggers, right? Or you make the mistakes on purpose, or you must expose yourself to those triggers on purpose. Now, I will recommend being careful with this, and I will recommend a therapist if you can, because these are things that you need to build up to. I don't recommend you just, I mean, it's on your level of what you're ready to do. I do recommend a therapist do this. I actually seen a video with a therapist talking about this. So I recommend, if you're going to do things like that you partner up with a therapist. You partner up with someone who can actually professionally help you, because it can be a lot, it can be overwhelming. But all of that is just to retrain the brain, right? There's retraining the brain to learn that even with mistakes, even with choices, or even with things that don't go so right or as planned, that you can still pivot, that the brain can learn to adapt, because the brain is trying to protect you. Right? It's trying to protect you. It's only going to get familiar with what you have repeatedly done. And if you have repeatedly operated out of fear, if you have repeatedly talked yourself down from decisions, if you have repeatedly played it safe, your brain is only staying within those limitations. So that's why the brain gets scared, and that's why it triggers you. And that might be why you sweat, and that might be why you twitch, and that might be why you, right? Might be why you climb into your shell. It's very cold out here, you guys. But yeah, we want to retrain the brain, to not be so triggered and cause us to try to run away from these things, but to rather find solutions. That's why I said a good way to exercise getting past things that are limiting you or whatever is looking for solutions. And you in particular may not be the answer. Like I said, it might be a counselor, it might be your pastor, your preacher, it might be your sister, your brother, your aunt, your uncle, your best friend. It might be somebody on TikTok, YouTube. It's someone out there, or something out there. It might be ChatGPT. It might be something out there that can help you. So, but nonetheless, I'm encouraging you to at least attempt to look for the solution. Attempt to ask someone. Attempt to Google it. Attempt to AI it, TikTok it, YouTube it, Facebook it, something. Pinterest, Reddit, something. attempt to look for a solution. But of course, of all things, you guys, pray. Because, let me stop. I'm getting so caught up, and I don't want to get so caught up in self-help things that we forget source help, because that's what helps me, right? And I wanted to stop myself, because I don't want to play it safe by trying not to trigger anyone by talking about faith and God, because some of my subscribers may not believe, then I may not be the person for you. I don't want to take that off of my, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to take that away from me and who I am and what the principles and stuff that I'm practicing, because some may not believe, then this may not be the channel for you. But I encourage you to believe in God. I encourage you to believe in God, because if anything, guys, when he orders our steps, there's so much that can be done. If you are in such impending doom where you can't do anything, where you can't even seek a solution, because I've been there too, pray. I don't care if you feel like no one is, if you feel like God is not listening, pray, y'all. Please still pray. Still pray. Ask him. You can be so honest and transparent with God. You're not fooling him. You're not fooling yourself. If you go into him, I believe, you're not fooling nobody. It's better to just go ahead and be honest with yourself, be honest with God, right? So that you can actually receive the real thing, right? Receive real faith, build real faith, real belief, y'all. Get relief from your doubt, your fear and anxiety. That stuff feels so real to you, y'all. If it feels so real to you, trust me, it's a solution out there, something that can feel real to you as well. But y'all, my fingers are so cold. So cold. So I'm gonna try to hurry this live up. And I was watching a lot of these notes and stuff. Mainly, I get a lot from Myron Golden, and I get a lot from other people. Whenever I do watch a video and I take notes, or if I even take one of their quotes, I do put it down. I put it, let me show y'all. If I can, because my hands are almost frozen. Like this one. This was How to Finally Be Free from Poverty, Myron Golden, right? Probably can't see it. But, yeah, I did that because I like to give people their credit. I'm not stealing from anyone. This is a passage of my own. I love this, you guys. This is called Why You Can't Be Successful, or Why You're Not Closer to Success. And I did a video on this. If you guys will go back and watch that, Why You Aren't Closer to Success. I did another one called How Your Race Against Time is Keeping You Broke. Yeah, and I can talk about any of these topics. I'll probably make some shorts here in a second regarding some of these topics, because my hands are frozen, so I'm gonna have to come take a break and come back out here. But yeah, y'all, you have to, I got this from Nero's channel. He was talking about you have to no longer be emotionally dependent on seeing reality change first. Get out of your mind that seeing is believing. Your need to see it first is the reason for your disbelief. Feel it, believe it, you will then see it. Okay? And that's what I'm doing. I talk to my lives and my videos and my comments and all that as if it's already 1,000. Because I already have 1,000, y'all. I'm just waiting on it to show up on my subscriber count. I'm waiting on people to view my videos, because I already know they're going to subscribe. But yeah, y'all, let me go ahead and take a break, because my hands are freezing. I already have a cold. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sure you guys are going to rewatch this live, because but yeah, thank you guys so much for subscribing, comment, liking. You guys are getting me close to my goal. You guys are going to help essentially in the future, you guys. Ultimately, I apologize for that. Ultimately, you guys are going to help me feed my family. All right? But thank you so much for that. You guys have a wonderful, blessed, amazing, positive day.